Hey everyone, how y'all doing? Well, I've been watching, everybody's putting stuff out on the internet about a person who is totally innocent from the shooting of Charlie Kirk. Um, so here's one of the news here saying, where is it? The person who was arrested, Charlie Kirk, is no longer a suspect, sources says. The person who was taken in custody on suspicion of shooting controversy of Charlie Kirk, but is not the suspect, according to the person familiar in the investigation who is not authorized to speak. But this is, here's another one. Let me get to this other one. This person, everybody was berating this person. He is not the suspect. People need to stop talking about him because George is not the suspect at all. They arrested the wrong person. Question continues. Cycle of George Hodson, who was virtually detained and to the fatal shooting Charlie Kirk for the House of Representatives Wednesday night that Kirk, 31 founder of this organization at Turning Point USA, died. So while Senna was identified on social media as possible suspect, but he's not. Everybody's throwing out there that he is a killer, but he's not a killer. While Zen was identified on social media as a possible suspect, others defend him, noting that although his reputation locally as a troublemaker, he was reportedly standing near the police officer at the time of the shooting. Witnesses reported that the actual shooter appeared to have been positioned roughly 200 meters away from the venue. Authorities confirmed that Sin was taken into custody after the video footage showed him being handcuffed at the scene, and people are seeing the lady just yell at him and police drag him to the car. However, official says since they clarified that he was not involved in the shooting and he has been clear of suspicions, and he remains categorized as a person of interest while investigation verifies all accounts. Law enforcement sources also disclosed that shortly before the attack, an unidentified individual was seen on top of rooftop near the building. So there's several buildings around. Authorities are working to determine whether the sighting, somebody might have seen the shooter on one of those buildings. So the FBI stated that the suspect shooter is in custody, which is not, though the official identification motive has not yet been released. So it's confusing. The incident initially generated confusion. Spokesman Scott stated that early in that day, Mr. Kirk was shot. He was shot on the left side or part of his neck, and showing that he was being dragged to the SUV to get him to the hospital. I've seen the scene where the real scene, one person got him showing where he was shot live from another people at that venue. So it showed, and that's on a Facebook page. And he says here, the person says on that Facebook page here, hold on, let me get to it. Charlie Kirk. Let me get to it here. Where'd he go? Where is it? He wrote some things. about it, his experience, and he was telling people. Oh, I know I sent it to. Where'd it go? Is it this one? I send so many things. Oh, not that one. What was it? I send it. Trying to find it here. But it was several different things that people actually was talking about other shootings, especially this one. Let me get to this one here about fact check. And let me get to this one. This one, they were talking about back in, let's see here. This person here. Does the video of an African-American man being arrested show as a suspect being arrested in the shooting of Charlie Kirk September 10th? No, that's not true. The video shared on X as arrested video of Kirk's shooting suspect is from June 25th, 2025. Arresting of the shooting suspect, Santa Monica, California. Police and a university official initial said the suspect was taken into custody. A video from this scene of Kirk shooting on the campus of Utah shows a white man being arrested, but that's not true. Nobody has been been arrested. The subject is still out there somewhere. So this is from June of 2025. So this is where the confusion gets, saying, okay, this is another suspect, but technically it's not another suspect. So that one's wrong. See here what else I can bring up here. But yeah, there was a lot of people here talking. One guy who predicted that he will be one day that somebody would get Charlie Kirk one day. So it shows him before the shooting started. He was throwing hats into the crowd. That's before he started asking questions. So it's just they got the wrong person. Police arrested the wrong person. So the person is still out there somewhere. They'll just have to find the right person. So the elderly guy did not have nothing to do with the shooting. Everybody's showing him all around on the internet. It's totally off. It's totally wrong. So that's the truth. But they arrested the wrong guy. They thought it was him. You know, if he was him, where's his weapon? They would have been carrying his weapon if it was him. Even though he was kind of a troublemaker on the social media, but where was his weapon? Didn't show the no police officer showing the weapon he used at all. So that's the point. They arrested the wrong person. But I'm just getting out and saying, hey, that's putting out the wrong information again, like everyone else has been. So I'm just going to put it out there. Talk to you later. Bye now.